Hey, I'm Andrew with Alder Creek Kayak and Canoe, and today we're going to install a 70p compass into a sea kayak, particularly a composite boat here today. A couple of things that we're going to need are going to be our compass, now made by Silva. We'll need a drill with a 5/64 drill bit, a little bitty. Of course, a screwdriver. We're going to want to top off the back side of the hardware with some caulk, and we're going to use the 3M 5200 Fast Cure rather than Wait a Week, and a pair of scissors. As I find you got to trim the template sticker to get it to fit best. This client also got from Paddler Supply some not pointy screws, some blunt screws, and a thick rubber gasket. So we really don't need any sealant once we pop this thing on. So let's walk through it here and show you what it looks like. All right, so step one, and probably maybe the most difficult part of this whole process, is getting our template all lined up. Now, it does show up a little oversized, so I did have to trim at the edge, because you can see that this just perfectly fits in there. Be careful, try not to have to restick this a couple times. It's not really a fancy sticker, but it'll be a good guide. And then we can see we've got our 4 corners to confirm that that's where we want to put our screws. Now, just to double check my work, because you can tell it's just a little bit wonky there, the 70Ps come with pointy screws, originally designed to go on sailboats or other vessels where it didn't matter. Rather than into a hatch, it could tear our dry bags and gear, which is why our client here got the blunt tips. So what I did is start out the middle of the template, was able to gently press or firmly press the compass in with the pointy screws to confirm, and there are tiny little marks that I can barely see, where that hardware really needs to go. So step one is just be patient, get your sticker in, and then we'll start drilling some holes. Now, typically when I'm drilling holes through gel coat, I'll lay some kind of masking tape so it doesn't chip and tear up the gel coat. This sticker is going to go ahead and cover that for us. So now we just get to drill into this brand new boat, put a few holes in it that weren't there before. Here we go. All right, so I just wanted to show here, this 5/64 bit, which I've got lined up for this next hole, is just a little undersized for the hardware. So we are going to have to bore this out a little bit. So here we go. And by working that around just a little bit, that'll open up that hole so that we don't stress the gel coat when we put in the new stainless screws. So that's what that looks like. We will now pop the sticker off, slap the gasket down, and screw the compass in. Okay, so we swapped for our blunt screws and got the gasket on here. So now we're just gonna line everything up and get it screwed in. Just a little jostle there helps me confirm that I've got all that hardware lined up with the holes. And back turning the screwdriver will help me confirm that the hardware is actually hitting the hole without trying to skitter. And then we're just going back through. One last tweak to tighten everything. Again, we don't want to strip anything. Voila. And then now we'll caulk the backside, as those flat screws just right at the surface. We don't want to scratch or tear up our dry bags. So we'll grab some gloves, put a little goop on there, call this one done. All right, and we've got our 3M 5200 fast cure lined up, ready to go. Got my goop hand ready to go, and our trusty mirror here. Just wanted to show you, we could just see those holes, but that hardware not quite poking out. We're gonna go ahead and seal them up anyway, just because, why not?